next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Ravens. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Returnable from the 2. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
7-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lamar off to play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that's going to bring up a Ravens 1st down.
Yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
So 1st down from the 41. Jackson throwing here. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag, though, down with him. Let's see. Did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And out of bounds before he can extend for that marker, Brock, but still a gain of 9. Nicely done on 1st down, 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
That's completed out to the right. He's going to have about 9 yards, it looks like, as he's forced towards that sideline. And he's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball. And because of it, those chains are moving.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Play fake, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
That's just one of those plays on an opening drive, Kate, where on one side it's demoralizing. Defensively, rally, go make that tackle. But offensively, it just infuses you with so much confidence, knowing if you can just put the ball in your guys' hands, they can make a difference after the catch.
Working inside the red zone. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
This is Henry on second. It's a nice run in there. Gets him 8. Third down coming up.
I don't think we're ever going to get away from the stat line of turnovers and winning that turnover margin being the biggest singular key in the NFL, Kate. But I'll tell you what, when you run for 100 yards plus, you win 70% of the time. They did a week ago with this guy, and he's off to an excellent start.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And he barrels across for the touchdown. It is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7, Saints nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. Oh, and the pressure is there. They're going to get to him on their very first snap. Trey Hendrickson. He had 4 sacks last season, Brock, and now he's got 1 this year.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Second down. Here's Shuck. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and long for him here. And that one's going to fall incomplete. That forces 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And it's out of bounds. Took a bounce. It's going to be marked right along the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Henry To'o comes up with it. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. All set to go now from the 35. Here's Travis Achan on the ground. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Achan again. Has a lane inside the 25. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? That's taking the lessons learned from your last defeat, that negative play, and putting it right into practice and fixing it. And this time, well, they get that push, they get that surge, and they get a 1st down.
And before we can see a snap, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back for the start of the 2nd. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Achan will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
Line up the design keeper. He runs it across. Touchdown! Charlie Smith on to try the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that ties things at 7.
Charlie Smith to kick off for New Orleans.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Even the drive nearly ends on the first play. He had the interception but dropped it. That means it's 2nd down. Now Zay Flowers the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Throwing on 2nd, Jackson. This one also in and out of the hands. Incomplete. This time, though, a hit assistant in the breakup of that would-be catch. That means it's 3rd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate. before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throw here, third down. Cox, this is Lane. They'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that first down too.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. Runs inside the 35. It's a Baltimore touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run him down? He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. For the extra point, here's Smith.
Charlie Smith on for the extra point.
Send right down the middle and good. And we're back square. 14 apiece here.
Charlie Smith to kick off for New Orleans.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Return starts from the goal line. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the first down.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Lamar back to throw. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. He's going to be forced down there after a gain of about 14. That's going to set up a Ravens first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. And they answer. Touchdown, Baltimore. Zay Flowers, the second score that he has brought in this season.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Saints 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here, 3 tight ends. Off the play action, jump. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Ooh, coming off a touchdown on their previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Now a toss play for Achan. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up here with Achan. He's held down just beyond the line, but that's all they needed. Just a single.
LOL, he ran over. Oh, the best linebacker in the league. That's crazy.
Right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Motion man sent left. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Here's a screen for Achan. Spins out one side. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A massive gain on that humble screen pass. 37 yards.
I can guarantee you that's going to be Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Check to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and that hit knocks it free, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. On play out. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Ravens make the recovery.
That's quarterback's living nightmare and a defender's dream right right there. Not just to get the sack and get home, but sack fumble, that's what these defenders live for.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Look at that power, deep left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. Talk about an explosive start to this drive. 36 yards. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Great start on that 1st down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. Now here's Lamar. And he's got it. It's in close. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Ravens! Zay Flowers. Give him 2 now in this 2nd quarter. Here's Luke for the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they now lead by 14 points.
Saints 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. On play action now. Chuck. And a good defensive play to knock that one out. So we've got 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. They go play action. It's Shuck. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
All right, back to the ground game here. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be a final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Alvin Kamara on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To throw, Shuck. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get it back field goal range. They're at the 41.
It sure is easier for those other 10 guys, Kate, out there to play with some confidence, knowing if they do their job and that quarterback throws it his way, he's going to make them pay. He took 3 away last year. That's his first this season.
Jackson to throw it. Chased out to his right. Taking a chance to the end zone. Looking end zone and incomplete. Oh, would have been a one-play touchdown drive if they'd connected. But they're going to need at least a second snap now.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
It's a gain of 6.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Last completion got him 6. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Jackson looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
And dial up the zone read on 1st and 10. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
2nd down. Here's Lamar. What a run. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson make it back-to-back 3-score games for him. Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And lead now 21.
Ravens 35. Saints 14. To kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Start this drive with Achane. He's hit and taken down after a 27-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down New Orleans. One play in blocking this drive is already in enemy territory.
Saints.
They run the counter to Achane. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run to play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun, 2nd down. Finds his back. Achane. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate. Corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Fourth down, here's Shuck. He finds Bailey working downfield here. There it is, touchdown New Orleans!
Complete to Devon Bailey. Touchdown,
So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Charlie Smith to kick off for New Orleans.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. He fields it from the 8.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. This is Henry to start the drive. They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that's going to bring up a Ravens first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on first. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On 2nd down, Jackson. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. That is good for a Baltimore first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Ravens have the football and, more importantly, partner, a solid lead. First and 10 now from the 46. Here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes again. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Anthony Jennings on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Saints' 26-yard line.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on 2nd down. Lamar back to throw. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
From the red zone on 1st. And this might be the one that puts it away. Touchdown, Ravens! Matthew Hibner with his 1st NFL touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Sent right down the middle and good. And lead now 21.
Ravens 42, Saints 21. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Shuck's going to throw here. In trouble here, and he's not going to get away. They bring him down at the 22. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
2nd down carry for Achan. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Roquan Smith.
Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11, and it's 3rd down.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer. Back to throw. Shuck. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
That's complete right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
Got the catch, but didn't get any yardage on it, so still 10 to go on 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Now it's Lamar. Headed out right. And he gets in. Touchdown. Well, there's still a little bit of time, but it feels like that touchdown sure was them slamming the door on another opponent to begin this season and really letting everybody know on the way out, Brock, that these guys are for real.
We hear it all the time. Right, the NFL is a bottom line business. It's so hard to win games. There's no style points, but they're making statement points to the league.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, they're going to start out with A-Chan. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Let's stick with A-Chan. Has another lane. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. Dose of the hurry up here.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run with Kamara. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Goal line, Trenton Simpson. A loss of 3 brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Running left. Here's A-Chan. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Working fast as that clock ticks down. Another for A-Chan. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Following the touchdown, Shuck has the offense ready to try to tack on 2 more. And bring the tight end left.
For the 2-point conversion.
Now Shuck to throw. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
49. Saints 29.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Oh, the Saints are looking confident that they have it, and they do! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Here's first and 10 from the 47. They're going to pass it here. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
No, we change it.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third and long for him here. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
We've played 3 quarters here already, and those look like some fresh legs defensively, getting after the quarterback, forcing him out of the pocket, and forcing another incompletion.
This is Henry on second. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Looking slant route, complete. He's not going to challenge for that first down. He's taken down short of the line to gain after he picked up 5. The Saints call their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Fourth down, here's Jackson. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Here's Achane from the pistol. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense up to the line fast.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Achane again on second. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Offense to the line fast.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
On play action now. Chuck looking for something, but the defense makes the play first, dropping him at the 27. Looking quickly here.
7 yards. And it's 4th down.
Trying for it, it's Achane. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
This will be the final play of the game. Now Jackson. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still taking shots until the Ravens. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.